friends. Hope you're all safe at your place. Today I come here with refund in GST section 54 CGST Act 2017. Before that, the good news for the taxpayer, CBIC has recently introduced Form PMT09 where the taxpayer wrongly deposited tax in other head. Now it can be easily transferred through PMT09. Minor heads are tax, interest, penalty, etc. Major heads are IGST, CGST, SGST, cess, UTGST. But the balance should be available in his cash, electronic cash ledger. Earlier, he has to specially applied to get back the refund from the government due to wrong deposited in other head. Now it can be easily transferred through PMT09 and form is available at portal. Now second information in news, most of the people thinking that due to COVID-19 related items, essential items may be exempted from tax, such as ventilators, PPE, personal protective equipment, test kit, COVID-19 test kit, sanitizer, etc. will be exempted from tax. But not. Government clearly says they are not exempted from tax because it will block the ITC, input tax credit. It will increase the cost of manufacturing. Accordingly, price will increase for the customer. One more information, friends. TCS return as per Income Tax Act, which are fall for the period 20th of March to 29th of June. Date of return has been extended till 30th of June 2020. Now, refund section 54 CGST Act 2017. Any person can claim the tax and interest, if any, paid on such tax or any other amount to file RFD 01 before the expiry of 2 years from the relevant date of the validity of the relevant documents, provided that subsection 6 of section 49 balance of electric cash ledger and electronic credit ledger after the payment of interest, tax, penalty, etc. and may also file the return under section 39. Further, assessing authority also look after there is any dispute stand against the person who are applying for the refund. Now, what are the circumstances when a person can claim refund against supply of goods and services and both? First, in the case of export, zero rated export, export to SEZ unit and SEZ developer, and deemed export. In the case of export, how to find out the relevant dates? Because condition is there, within 2 years can apply the refund within 2 years from the relevant date. To find the relevant date is very important. For example, in the case of export by ship and aircraft, the relevant date would be, in this case, would be when the goods loaded in the ship and aircraft. Suppose goods sent by land. In this case, the relevant date would be goods pass on the frontier border. Or in the case of goods sent by post, the date of dispatch of the goods will be the relevant date. Now, when we apply for the refund in the case of zero rate supply, government make the payment 90% payment of the refund amount within 7 days immediately after the acknowledgement of the application, and balance 10% at the time of final. Now further, no refund of unutilized ITC shall be allowed in the case of goods exported out of India subject to export duty on that goods, leviable export duty on that goods. In that case, no refund is allowed. Now, inverted duty rate structure. What is that? When the rate of GST on inward supplies are higher than the rate of GST on outward supplies. Due to this, accumulation of the input GST in the account of the person. But it is not allowed in the case of services and ITC on capital goods. Now, refund to UN or embassies on account of their purchase. Actually, as per international law, GST is exempted in the case of purchase made by the UN or embassies. But when they make the purchase and paid the GST on that, under section 55 CGST Act 2017, they may claim the same from the government within 6 months from the expiry of the quarter of such purchases. Now, refund arising on account of judgment, decree and order or direction of the appellate authority and appellate tribunal or any court. In that case, if the payment not made by, after order, payment not made by the government to the person, the government within 60 days, in that case, government is paying 9% per annum interest on that amount. Now, refund in the case of non-resident taxable person and casual taxable person. As you know, in the case of non-resident taxable person and casual taxable person, they have to deposit advance estimate tax at the time of registration for a particular period. In that case, if in that particular period, the whatever the amount of GST they have deposited, if they could not be utilized against outward supply, in that case they can ask to get back the excess GST amount they have deposited as advance tax. But after filing all the returns of the GST to international tourists on procure goods and GST paid on that and carried abroad at the time of departure from India. But provide that they came India for not more than 6 months. Now, in any other case, by mistake, a person made wrongly payment in wrong head can also apply to get back the refund from the department. Now, some other point in it. There is no refund up to rupees 1000. Now, documentary proof. Yes, document proof is required, but it is not necessary in the case of if the refund is up to rupees 2 lakh. However, a declaration will be submitted by the applicant that the incidence of such tax and interest had not been passed to any other person. Now, payment will be made by the government. Payment will be made by the government should be within 60 days from the date of the application if approved. If they will not make the payment within 60 days, they will pay the interest at the rate of 6% per annum immediately after the 60 days till the payment received by the person. So guys, I have tried to summarize the whole chapter in 10 minutes video. Hope you will like it. For further updates, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.